Yeah, it was funny. I saw my wife first.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
It's my family.
How's everybody doing?
My initial thought was like, am I getting fired? But then I realized, okay, that this is probably something different.
We are disrupting your normally scheduled programming for a special announcement today.
On behalf of the board of the Fund for Academic Excellence, which always mess up the words, a tongue twister, I'd like to present you, being voted by your peers, the Teacher of the Year for 2025.
It feels like a colossal mistake because again, I might even be like the fourth best teacher in my family, right? Because my mom taught, my brother teaches, and Nikki Walton teaches here, and she's phenomenal. It feels like a clerical error. No, it's like a staggering, stupefying honor. Just kind of seeing like, Tim Kranek, who I said taught me, taught me, who has been in my life for 20 years. My parents being there was really special. Like I mentioned, like they gave up a lot for us to go here. It's paid dividends the rest of my life. I got to rub shoulders with some incredibly godly men and women who just poured into me and kept me out of jail, that kind of stuff. My first year at our principal was Tom Angel, who's this campus is named after him, and he had two things he would say. One is a clean school is a happy school, right? Which just stuck in my brain forever. But the other thing that I think about once a week is he said we want our teachers to be highly rigorous and highly relational, and that you don't necessarily have to choose between those two, right? Like you can be both. And I had that modeled beautifully for me dozens of times as a student, right? But also just working among the people here are really good. In 7th grade, his name's Adam Wise. He's no longer teaching here, but that was I've known what I wanted to do with my life since 7th grade. And a lot of it is because of him. And I had, consistently excellent English teachers and who just, just reinforce the idea that thinking is cool, that rigor is cool, that critically observing things is worth your time. Modern day, I'll say, the teacher who had the most influence on my life is Rhonda Heron, who used to teach our junior English class. And so the last 13 years have just been kind of a Rhonda Heron impression. And, we're completely different people. So, but I say that only 50% joking. Like a lot of what I know about teaching comes from her. How do we motivate students who are often indifferent to our subject matters? Yeah, if you got the answer to that, I'll pay you $1 million. So I try to actually remember this, every time I walk into class, is that there's a pretty good chance they're going to forget most things about me, right? But it's what are the things that endure? Like, what are the things we do in here that endure beyond even their memory of my name or face, right? And obviously the big one is just putting them in touch with someone who outlives me, right? Which is Christ. He will continue shaping them far beyond, their memory of me. And also just the skills of being able to craft a really good sentence or to write something truly persuasive. I think one of the most rewarding parts of this job, and any teacher will say this, is just seeing just growth and value added to kids. And honestly, especially the kids that come in almost challenging you to make them care. And a lot of times, I just miss those kids and don't do enough for them. But when that clicks for that kid who was initially oppositional but is now kind of buying in, any teacher can speak to that. That is that is a reward that you remember forever. I love working in this place. There's some giants here, and and I've stood on the shoulders of the giants and just learned a ton from them. And I love the work. It's brutally hard some days, but I love the work, and I'll keep coming back.